What's going on, everybody? Hope you all are having a fantastic day today. Now, if you are brand new to this channel and you do enjoy the content that you see, whether you see me on your homepage, maybe I'm recommended all the time or something like that, don't forget to go ahead and subscribe to the channel and also hit that bell notification button. Helps you get notified on all of my recent uploads, and it helps you get, basically notified just so you don't have to go around and, search for my content anyways. It'll just come right up on your home page. But guys, today we're going to be talking about Call of Duty 2020. Yes, I am feeling a tad bit worried about this video game. I just haven't been touching Call of Duty Modern Warfare at all. I finally snapped. I just can't really handle the Modern Warfare sauce anymore. I've been branching off, trying out new games. It urged me to go ahead and get Valorant. I've been playing a ton of that. And also urged me to drop like $80 to $90 on frickin' Escape from Tarkov. Something I never thought I would spend money on. But surprisingly, I'm having a blast. My boy Jared, or OJ Hydra, has been showing me the ropes of it. He's very helpful. Great guy as well. I'll link his YouTube down in the description. But honestly, it's just I'm having a blast playing other games, basically. That's the moral of the story. I'm just having an absolute blast. And when I go ahead and I try to come back to Modern Warfare, when I try to come back and enjoy the Modern Warfare experience, it just doesn't sit well with me. When you play with friends, yes, it does, make it a little bit more tolerable. But even with friends now, I just don't see the purpose in playing it anymore. It's just one of those Call of Duty games that are just so far-fetched that I just can't really sit down and have an enjoyable Call of Duty experience. It's to the point where it feels like a game that's been mimicking other titles. And at that point, if I want to play Battlefield, I go play Battlefield. If I want to play Rainbow, I'll go play Rainbow, It's just as easy as that. I'm not going to go ahead and torture myself in this video game as they try to copy someone else when I could just go play the original thing. So Modern Warfare has just been not really sitting well with me. Maybe later on I'll kind of enjoy it again. I'm not saying it's a bad game. I've had my moments with it. I've had tons of fun in the past. I've had fun on my streams every once in a while playing this game. It's nowhere close to being, absolute trash. It's just some of the issues that Infinity Ward refused to acknowledge inside the game is what's pushing me away from wanting to play it. You know what I'm saying? It just keeps me from wanting to experience this title. And Warzone's getting stale for me. Everything is getting stale to me. And it's no, laid-back experience I can play on these games. Usually at this time period, when everybody's slowly dying out of the current Call of Duty game, I usually rely on something else, whether it's zombies or a survival mode of some type. Modern Warfare doesn't have that. And the survival mode, of course, is a PS4 exclusive. You can't play that on Xbox or PC yet for a whole year. So it's like the only thing that I would fall back on and actually want to play with some of my free time is not in the game. And yes, some people say it's absolutely awful and it's nothing to get my hopes up for. But really all I wanted was just a game mode that I could play when I'm tired, when I don't want to, have to focus 110% to do well in a video game, and I just want to lay back and just kill some AI bots and stuff like that and just have an enjoyable experience. That's where survival will kick in, or even a zombies experience. Zombies in this game honestly would have been really kick-ass if they actually tried to do a zombies take Infinity Ward style. Infinite Warfare was interesting. It was more cartoonish and stuff like that. But with a realistic game like Modern Warfare, where they really tried to make it nitty and gritty and gruesome, I feel like a zombies experience in this video game would have been outstanding. But that is besides the point. Maybe another day I'll go back and revisit that topic, and maybe I'll discuss some zombie stuff with you guys, and the potential that was missed out on this video game with zombies. But today I just want to chat with you guys about Call of Duty 2020 because I'm worried. Like I just said, I'm tired of this video game, and by now, usually, there would be something to get my hopes ready for the next title. Usually, it would be, even if it's just the tiniest bit of a trailer, It doesn't have to be anything too insane. It doesn't need to be a 10-minute gameplay of multiplayer. I just want something to grasp onto, to have a little hope to know that something is coming. And we are creeping up to the end of June, almost entering July, and honestly, the fact that we haven't seen even the tiniest bit or no rumors from the actual developers or anything. The only thing that we really have to grasp onto for knowledge with this video game is leaks. And even leaks you can't be 110% positive about. Now, even though they are reliable sources like the Gaming Revolutions and other people like that who, have been correct multiple times in the past about games like Modern Warfare and a lot of other titles as well, you still can't take the word of them every single time. You have to remember, it's just a leak, until it's officially announced from Activision or the development studio, whether it's Treyarch or Infinity Ward, or maybe one of the devs, whether it's Yvonne DeHart or Joe Seacock, that's my new name for him, by the way. If anybody's wondering, why do you just pronounce his name like that? It's my specialist little name now. But unless it comes from one of the mouths of those people, you don't want to be too serious about it. Even though I have speculated off of some of the rumors and leaks and stuff like that already, you still want to be, cautious about it because it could be false. And we haven't heard anything from any developer, anything that's going on with Call of Duty 2020. And it's worrying me to the point that I'm starting to think that we might not even be able to see this video game. And if that's the case, oh my god, I don't know what I'm going to do. I mean, I've been contemplating the chances of this happening if it's going to be a delay in a Call of Duty game, like a full year delay, where we're stuck with, Modern Warfare. How would you guys, or even how would content creators go about, surviving through all of this nonsense? Now, I've seen a lot of stuff going around on Twitter saying that, Modern Warfare 2 remastered multiplayer might be remastered and stuff like that. And yeah, that would be cool. Content-wise, that wouldn't be that good. I mean, they would have to completely change the game. They would have to add new weapons. They would have to add new maps and stuff like that in order for content to be fresh and refreshing and, keep content creators above water while playing Modern Warfare 2. Because as you guys already know, it's an old game, We've already talked about all this stuff in Modern Warfare 2. It's already been said, already been done. We're just revisiting the game. So it's not much content to make on it unless they change the whole game. And if they change the whole game, then I'm not personally a fan. I want the core original Modern Warfare 2. And at the same point, if Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer gets remastered, it's going to be a crap show. Everybody in the world keeps saying Modern Warfare 2 is such an amazing game. I hope they remaster Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer. I hope they do, because I would love to see everybody's reaction when they finally play this game again and get reminded of all the cheese. Nostalgia is definitely a very vicious thing, and it can take over your mind in every possible way when it comes to video games, especially the old school Call of Duty titles. Me included. I used to think Modern Warfare 2 was outstanding. I haven't played it for a long time. I played it for the full year when it was in its prime, and I loved it. And I thought that I loved it. And then once I returned to it years and years, like 5+ years down the road, and I'm playing on PC, I start to get reminded of all the things because I'm used to not dealing with that stuff, noob tubes and all these just annoying perks and stuff like that and strange, unique map designs. I'm not used to that stuff because I'm moved on to the future Call of Duty titles. After playing games like World War II and Black Ops 4, where all the maps are strictly 3-lane, they're tight, it's not much room to do anything. You kind of change your mindset on how to play Call of Duty games. And even before World War II and Black Ops 4 with the very tight map design, we're in Jetpack Call of Duty games. And Jetpack Call of Duty games play insanely aggressive. But it's very different from any of the boots on the ground experiences. So we've never really, played anything classic like that in a long time. So when you start playing something new and you have to adjust, you have to adapt to a new play style, switching back to how we used to play is definitely difficult. And if people go back and play Modern Warfare 2 Remastered, they're going to be in for a treat. I mean, oh my god, there's so much cheese in that game that I can't even count it. It's going to be obnoxious. So I just really want a COD 2020 from Treyarch. That's all I got to really say. I really want Treyarch to be able to put something out because I don't know what I'm going to do if I have to deal with Modern Warfare 2 Remastered and Modern Warfare in general. If these are the two games I have to make myself work with for a full year, I don't know how I'm going to handle it. I mean, I can't switch over content-wise. I know what you guys are like. Obviously, it's all Call of Duty content. It doesn't matter which Call of Duty game. I could post anything in the past, so maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll hint back on some of the old school COD games, maybe do a few commentaries and stuff like that. But that can only last for a certain amount of time. I can't just make the same commentary over and over and over again. I'm going to have to branch off and try something different and new. It's so many thoughts running through my head about this, possible occasion now. I don't know if this is confirmed. It's not confirmed at all that Call of Duty 2020 isn't coming. Actually, Activision said it's planned and it's definitely going to be coming on the way. But anything can happen. I don't know. Part of me thinks it's just their marketing strategy. Every single year they have something different. And once again, it's another different marketing strategy. Maybe they're just trying to keep everything silent, keep everything shut. Don't say anything. Don't mention anything. Wait till last second and just surprise everybody with something that's awesome. It could be that. But at the same time, from knowing that Sledgehammer Games got cut, Treyarch is coming in late, the development time is going to be short, knowing all those factors, I'm starting to lean more towards the side that this game just isn't even ready to be put out. Oh boy. Like I said, I am worried for the future of COD. I'm worried for the future of a lot of content creators. I'm worried for the future of the fan base of Call of Duty because, like I said, you're either stuck with this or you're stuck with the Modern Warfare 2 cheese. It's very rough. It looks like it's going to be a very rough future for a lot of Call of Duty fans. But guys, if you could do me a massive favor, make sure you go down into the comments section and let me know your personal opinions down below. What do you think is coming for Call of Duty 2020? Do you think it's canceled? Do you think it's delayed? Or do you think it's going to come out exactly on time? But guys, if you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to go ahead and leave a like. And if you hated it, by all means, go ahead and dislike it. Also, if you're brand new and you enjoyed the content, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification button. Also, if you want to chat with me or see what I'm talking about with video games, you can follow me over on Twitter at JbowenDaMan. And I also live stream games over on Twitch at JbowenDaMan. Thank you guys so much for checking out this video, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.